Hi, everybody. All right, stand up and join me, won't you? Because I like shaking my head. I like shaking my head. Shaking my head, doesn't it feel good? And I like waving my hands. And I like waving my hands. Waving my hands, shaking my head, doesn't it feel good? And I like flapping my arms. I like flapping my arms. Flapping my arms, waving my hands, shaking my head, doesn't it feel good? And I like rolling my back. I like rolling my back, waving my arms, flapping my arms, waving my hands, shaking my head. Doesn't it feel good? And I like marching my legs. Can you do it? I like marching my legs. Marching my legs, rolling my back, flapping my arms, waving my hands, shaking my head. Doesn't it feel good? Doesn't it feel good? Oh, that did feel good, right? To move all around. So now follow the leader. Come on now, play follow the leader. Can you do exactly like me? Put your arms way up tall. Let me look at you all. And now you look exactly like me. Come on now, play follow the leader. Can you do exactly like me? Put your hands way out wide. You have one on each side. And now you look exactly like me. Put your hands on your eyes. It's not hard if you try. Put your hands on your ears. That's what helps us all hear. Put your hands on your nose. You have each one of those. And now you look exactly like me. So come on down. Play follow the leader. Can you do exactly like me? Please sit down on the floor. That's all there is no more. And now you look exactly like me. Hi, how are you? I am so happy to be with you again on another day in this way, the only way that we can do it, right? And it's okay. It's working out. We are making it happen. So I have a question. Can you feel my string? I'm going to pass it on to you. Do you feel it? Because it's there. It's reaching from my heart to you. And I hope you felt it yesterday and last night. I hope you always feel it because I can feel it from you. It's pretty cool. It's very, very cool. Oh, I'm out of breath from all that jumping around. I was wondering, today, before we greet the day, I want to know, most importantly, how are you feeling? Are you feeling scared? Are you feeling excited? You're feeling silly? Make a silly face with me. Are you worried? Are you angry? Are you mad? Are you happy? Are you sad? No matter what you feel, it's okay. It's all okay. Just find somebody to tell, somebody that could help you feel better if you're feeling badly. And then if you're feeling happy and silly and excited, find someone to share that with, those feelings, because those are great feelings to have. Okay? Look at how wrinkled my shirt is. I should have ironed it, but I didn't. Oh well, too bad. So Good day, good day. It's a good, 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 good day. Say hello and how do you do to all your friends and your moms and dads and brothers and sisters and dogs and cats and your teachers too. Good day, good day. It's a good, good, great, great day. That's what I'm hoping anyway. I'm hoping that we all have a good day today. So again, here we are, another day, and what day is it? Well, let's just check out our handy-dandy calendar. Still the month of April. Yesterday, we figured out that it was Monday, April 27th, 2020. So if yesterday was Monday, today must be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. And the number after 27 is number 28. And it's a yellow triangle. Our pattern is red, yellow, yellow, green, blue. 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 Red, yellow, yellow. What do you think tomorrow's going to be? I bet you know. This is an easy pattern for you by now because you're all so amazing. Amazing, amazing. So, I don't think I told you what the mystery bag was yesterday because I forgot. I told you in the beginning what the clues were, and then I forgot to give you the answer. So I'm wondering, have you thought about it? Have you wondered? Is your thinking cap still on? Because the clues, remember, was something that was made of glass, something that you have to screw into something else, and it helps us see things. So, what do you think? What do you think it is? This is a light bulb. And I bet you have a lot of light bulbs in your house. I wonder how many you have. There are different sizes of light bulbs, and there are different kinds of light bulbs, and there are they give off different light. Some give off great bright lights, and some give off just tiny little soft light. In the room that I am in right now, I will show you some of the lights I have. Can you see up there? Oops. Those are lights, and those are called sconces because they hang right on the wall. And I'll turn the light on. I'll walk around here and show you. Oops, that was my big light. Oh, here, I have to turn it on by a switch. It's kind of a bright light right there, huh? So I have 4 of those sconces in my room. And then I have a chandelier above the table. I'm in my dining room right now. So in this room alone, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14. That's crazy, right? No, I have 15. I have 15. There's one more up there that I miscounted. 15 little light bulbs in one room. I wonder, how many do you have in your house? You could count them. That might be kind of fun to do. You'll have to ask your parents because lots of times a light bulb is underneath a lamp shade. So unless you look underneath it, and you could do that. That would be good. And you could use the tally marks that Sarah taught you. Remember, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a slash for 5. That would be fun. You could. All right, butterfly update. Remember our amazing butterflies? Remember the cycle of the butterfly, right? We are in the chrysalis stage over here. They're really fragile, so I'm not going to pick them up. Maybe tomorrow or maybe the day after, I will put them in their house. But I need to wait just a little bit longer, I think. I'm kind of nervous. I don't want to hurt them for sure, right? That would be bad news. I'm thinking of spring again. And I love to think of spring. And I found this book that I really thought was special, in a book that tells us about spring. It's called Up in the Garden and Down in the Dirt. And look at the pictures of this book. It's just the cover. We've got flowers, we've got a butterfly, we've got a bumblebee. And if you look down, we've got a worm, right? And we have a robin. And look here, over here, we have a ladybug. Oh, and there's ladybugs over on these leaves too. Look at that. Pretty cool. I like the illustration of this. Oh, here's another bumblebee on the letter O. Oh, and a ladybug up on the P. Do you see that? Up is U, P. And down is D, O, W, N. Up and down. So this is about things that are up in the sky and things down in the dirt. Should we read it? The story is by Kate Mesner, and the artist is by Christopher Neal. Up in the garden and down in the dirt. Put this over here. Let's see, how does this work here? I don't like this part. I'm going to turn this around. Okay, turn our calendar, around. So, ooh, cool, huh? What do you think? I think it's pretty cool. Up in the garden I stand and plan. My hands full of seeds, my head full of dreams. What time of year do you think this is? They're wearing a scarf and long sleeves. And look at the tree. It still has snow on it, right? So it must be winter. Oh, spring sun shines down to melt the sleepy snow. Wind whistles through last year's plants and mud sucks at my rain boots. So it must be kind of the time of year now where the sun is starting to warm things up. It's not quite time, Nana says. Down in the dirt, things need to dry out and warm up. What's down there? I ask. Down in the dirt is a whole busy world of earthworms and insects digging and building and stirring up soil. They're already working down in the dirt. There's an earthworm, centipedes, ants, a ladybug, a beetle. This looks like grasshopper maybe. This is a caterpillar, a snail. Up in the garden, We snap brittle stalks, scoop rustly armfuls, and wheel away weeds for the chickens. While they squabble and scratch, we spread compost over the soil. Down in the dirt, pillbugs chew through last year's leaves. I give a gentle poke. They roll up tight and hide in planted suits of armor, roly-poly round. Have you ever done that? Have you ever found a pillbug and done that and watched it roll up? Up in the garden, it's time to plant. So it must be getting warmer right now. Look at what they're wearing. She now has shorts on. She doesn't have a hat or a scarf. Up in the garden, it's time to plant. I trail a furrow with my finger and sprinkle seeds in a careful row. Give them a drink, Nana says. We pat them down to snuggle in the dark. Down in the dirt, a tomato hornworm rests, waiting for wings and the leaves where she'll lay her eggs. Up in the garden, carrot plants sprout. Pea blossoms bloom. Wasps are on the prowl and honeybees visit legs loaded with pollen. Look at all the bugs up there. How important, oh, you can't probably see that, how important all those bugs are to the garden. And look at down here, the earthworms. Look at that. This is the part of the earthworm where they have babies. I weed and I wilt in sun so strong, even Nana looks for shade. What time of year do you think it is now, you guys? I think it's summer. Down in the dirt, earthworms tunnel deep. I'm jealous of their cool, damp dark. Can you see the earthworms down here? Wow, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Up in the garden, rain shower! Nana turns the hose on me. She's running away. And look at the bird's nest here. Isn't that cool? I hide behind the cucumber vines, but their leaves can't save me. I shiver and I laugh, drenched in Nana's rain. There she is. Down in the dirt, water soaks deep. Roots drink it in, and a long-legged spider stilt walks over the streams. Up in the garden, there's so much to eat. Ladybugs feast on aphids. Nana crunches green beans. I bite a ripe tomato, warm from the sun, and juice dribbles down my chin. Down in the dirt, a robin's beak finds a cricket, a beetle, a grub. Slugs are scrumptious too. Look at that. That's like a big fancy dinner for that robin. Up in the garden, we pick cukes and zucchini. We harvesting into the dark. Bats swoop through the sunflowers, and I pluck June bugs from the basil until it's time for bed. Down in the dirt, skunks work the night shift. They snuffle and dig and gobble cutworms while I sleep. Up in the garden, a praying mantis wakes to hunt mosquitoes. Nana sprays away the aphids, and I'm after grasshoppers. I'm ready to swoosh, but snap! Someone else is faster. Down in the dirt, a smooth, shining garter snake crunches on supper. Up in the garden, the wind grows cool. Pumpkins blush orange, and sunflowers bow to September. Nana ties them together to build a house for reading. What time of year is it becoming, do you think? If we have pumpkins, I think it's coming into fall or autumn. Down in the dirt, an orb weaver spins her web, strand by silken strand. Look at that. Wow. She'll munch on moths tonight. Here's some moths. I see 1 moth down here, 2, 3, and there's the spider. Up in the garden, colored leaves litter the squash vines, and we know that cold is coming. Hurry, hurry, hurry and harvest. Get everything in. There's enough for the neighbors, too. While down in the dirt, look at this, down in the dirt, frantic ants gather what we leave behind. They're storing food for cooler days ahead. Look at all of these ants with stuff in their little mouths, and they're taking them down into the underground. Here they're up in the garden, but down here they went down in the hole, and they're taking it to where they live in the winter. Up in the garden, frost draws lace on leftover leaves where secret egg sacs hang, waiting for the warm to return. We say goodbye and we spread the winter blankets. Beetles down in the dirt burrow. Ants scurry home. Earthworms curl tight in the dark. When Grandpa calls us in for soup, an autumn moon is rising. Up in the garden, dry cornstalks tremble, and the wind smells like winter. But the long, ripe days of summer still rest in the garden beds. The ladybugs and bumblebees, the earthworms and ants are hunkered down, hiding, biding their time. Dreaming of sunshine and blossoms and sprouts. Under the bare arms of trees and the blanketing snow, a whole new garden sleeps down in the dirt. Look, they're all hibernating, right? They all go to sleep. Isn't that a nice book? I really like that book. I think it's really special and really cool. And it got me starting to think about outside. And it's spring, and soon it will be summer. And I started thinking about earthworms. And I thought, well, earthworms are really kind of cool. They're kind of gross, but they're kind of cool, right? They're watching them wiggle away, right? They're pretty cool. But they're really, really super important for our gardens. And I didn't really realize how important they were. But they bring air down into the soil, and they make it easier for the water to drain, but they make the ground very rich in nutrients, and so they find their way down there, and then what they do is worms poop, just like you and just like me and just like dogs and cats and everybody. Their poop is not called poop. Their poop is called casting. And that casting in the soil is really important. It makes the soil really good for growing things. I didn't know that, but I found out. And also, earthworms are boys and girls. They're not a boy or a girl. They're a boy and a girl. So all of the earthworms can have babies. And all of the earthworms can be moms and dads. Isn't that crazy? That's a funny fact that I thought I never knew before. And earthworms, they don't have lungs like we do. They breathe through their skin. That's kind of crazy. Do they have arms? Do they have legs? No. They have little bristles that sometimes we can't even see, and they secrete like spit almost that makes them slimy, like that slimy part of them, and that helps them move through the soil. Pretty cool, huh? So I went outside today, and I took my trowel, my shovel, to find some earthworms. And you know what? It's too cold. I went pretty far in a lot of different spots. I looked under rocks, and I couldn't find one earthworm. I think they're still hibernating. I don't think it's warm enough. Maybe maybe another day when the sun was shining and it was warmer, maybe that would be better. I don't know. But today, right now, when I made this video. What's it like for you today? I don't know, but I couldn't find any earthworms. So then I thought, well, I can make an earthworm. And I think you can too. It might be kind of fun. So I took a piece of paper, and maybe your parents can help you. And I just drew some squiggly lines, okay? And then I took my handy dandy scissors and I cut out the squiggly lines. So there's one side. You can see I cut. And then I'm going to cut out this side. Like that. Look at that. I think it looks like a worm, but I want to make it a special worm. So I'm going to give my little worm a little face. Nope. Yeah, there's my worm. And I am going to give my worm some color because I know that worms aren't really colorful in the dirt, but if I'm going to make one, you know me, I'm going to jazz it up, right? I'm going to give this guy maybe some stripes. And you could use paint. You could use your watercolor if you have, or you could use markers, which is what I'm using, or you could use crayons, or you could use colored pencils. So an earthworm is made up of sections, which kind of this looks like. But I'm gonna add more color to it because what is the world without color, right? Gotta have color. That's why I always like wearing colorful things because it's just so pretty. All right, you don't need me to show you how to color. So anyway, you could make a bunch of these on one piece of paper. If you look how many I made. I could make 1, 2. I could probably figure out how this part in between could be a little earthworm too. So you could make a bunch of them. You could hide them around your house and see. Don't tell anybody, but just see what your parents might say if they're like, oh, there's a worm in my house. Oh, there's a worm under my pillow. Oh, there's a worm in the kitchen. That would be kind of funny. Another thing that I thought you also could do is you could go outside and you could find perhaps a stick. This was just in my driveway. And this would take a different kind of paint, like a tempera paint or acrylic paint. But I just found some paint in my house. I found a lot of paint that was dried up that I had to throw away. But I thought you could paint another worm on your stick, like so. Right? And I got a little blue here. I wonder if I did the blue and the pink together, if I'd get purple. What do you think? And I have a little white. Looks like the flag. Red, white, and blue. And we'll do a little more red. Or pink, whatever color that is. Anyway, you could paint some sticks. That'd be kind of fun. And call him a worm. I'm going to call this Sylvia. Harrison's sister, Sylvia. Hi, Sylvia. This is my worm. It's kind of silly. So I have a really fun little ditty to do for you. I'm getting paint all over. My husband's not going to be happy. So this is fun. I was sitting on my fence post chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, wee, wee, when along came Hermy Wormy, and he was this big. And I said, Hermy, what's happening? And he said, I swallowed a ladybug. I was sitting on my fence post chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, woo, woo, when along came Hermy Wormy, and Hermy Wormy was this big. And I said, Hermy, baby, what's happening? And he said, I swallowed a frog. Well, I was next day sitting on my fence post chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, wee, wee, when along came Hermy Wormy, and Hermy Wormy was now this big. And I said, Hermy, baby, what's happening? And he said, I ate a cat. Wow. The next day, I was back outside. I was looking at the sun, and I was sitting on my fence post chewing my bubble gum, playing my yo-yo, wee, 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 when along came Hermy Wormy. And Hermy Wormy was this big. And I said, hey, Hermy Wormy, baby, what's happening? And he said, I ate a dog. I was like, what? Well, I went home. I had to think about that. I was like, whoa, what the devil? Oh my gosh. So the next day I went back outside and I was sitting in the sun and I was sitting on my fence post chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, woo, woo, when along came my friend Hermy Wormy. And Hermy Wormy was this big. And I said, Hermy, baby, what's happening? And he said, what did he say? I swallowed an alligator. I said, what? What? Yeah, I swallowed an alligator. Oh. Oh. Well, I went home and I was really confused and really overwhelmed. And I went to sleep. And then I got up the next day and it was cool and groovy outside. So I went outside and I was sitting on my fence post chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, wee, wee, when along came Hermy Wormy. And Hermy Wormy was this big again. And I said, Hermy, baby, what's happening? And Hermy Wormy looked at me, and Hermy Wormy said, I burped. Isn't that funny? Remember, Hermy Wormy started with little and ate the ladybug, and then got bigger and ate the frog, and then got bigger and ate the cat, and got bigger and ate the dog, and then got even bigger and ate the alligator. for goodness sakes. And then burped. Do you ever do that? Do you ever get so full and then sometimes you burp? What do we say when we burp? Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. Because everybody burps too. So, anyway, I thought that was kind of fun. So, what you need to do now, my wonderful, beautiful, fantastic friends, is you need to feel my string. Take it with you. I'm going to give it to you. Take it with you. Hold on tight. Know that I'm here at the other end. And I have a song to say goodbye. So let's see if we can try to do this every time because I think it's really fun and cute. See you later, alligator, in a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug, blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, you big baboon. Out the door, you dinosaur. Take care, polar bear. Wave goodbye, butterfly. I love you all. Goodbye, 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 goodbye to August, to Augie. Oops. To Aiden, to Caroline, oops, to Charlie, to Cece, to Emerson, to Emmett, to Eleanor, to Harrison, to Jonathan, to Jonah, to Noah, goodbye to Aurelia, to Remy, to Ruby, to Tommy, to Zoe, and goodbye to my nephew Benjamin, and my niece Beatrice, and my nephew Jonah. Feel my string. Oh, and to Tilly. Here's Tilly. Where did you come from? Goodbye to Tilly. And feel the love. Love. I love you. See you tomorrow.